So I don't know what it's like at other universities, but at my university, week 5 is known as assignments week. And I want to tell you a bit about my very first assignments week to follow up my very first essay video. Basically, it didn't go well. Here's some background information. I suck at life. Basically, most of my lectures I haven't been to since first week when I went, oh, this isn't fun leaving the house for this, so I might just skip it and watch it online, which is great, except, you know, who wants to watch stuff online? And I haven't been doing the readings either. I have tutorials for 2 of my subjects on one day, which is the Thursday, and it's always hilarious. I always go to these tutorials and just have to bullshit my way through them. But I'm very relieved to have assignments week over. I feel so exhausted. So very, very exhausted. I've just been procrastinating all through the night, basically. But, okay, so let's get this. I had an assignment due for every single one of my subjects. I do 4 subjects. First one I had was my history assignment. And basically that went, well, I mean, that's what the video was about. It was terrible. It was due last Monday. I think I chose the topic on Sunday. I just stayed up all night and didn't write it. And then I skipped my English lecture that I have on Monday, which is a 2-hour lecture. But went to the tutorial that goes on after, which is always awkward because it's like, oh yeah, the main lecturer is my tutor. So she knows I'm not coming to the lectures. But I went to it anyway, and then I had an hour to submit my assignment. So assignments are due at 4 o'clock, and I had a tutorial at 2 o'clock for an hour. So after that, I spent the rest of the hour at the library going over it and just formatting it and putting in references. And I got it in with, as I said from the video, it was like 6 or 7 minutes to go, and I was like, yes, I got it in, but I should never ever leave it that late again. Which brings me to the next assignment, my philosophy assignment. That was due on the following Friday, so last Friday, and it was, what a pleasure. What a pleasure. It was also due at 4 o'clock on Friday, and I just remember I hadn't chosen the topic. I hadn't looked at the topics. It was Thursday when we have the tutorial, and the person next to me asked me, oh, so have you started your essay yet? And I was like, no, where are the topics exactly? I don't, where do I find them? Handed in with a new record of 3 minutes to go. So, my next essay was the next Monday, and that was for English. I stayed up really late again, got like 3 hours sleep, and wrote it in the morning of, well, like the afternoon of. I got to the library at like, I don't know anymore, but midday 1, no, it would have been like 2. Yeah, I think I got there at 2. I got there at 2, I did. I got there at 2, due at 4, I wrote it, went over it, and then I go to Art Central to hand it in, writing out the cover sheet that you have to hand in with it, and it asked me for the word count. Panic, because I not looked at the word count. So my thoughts were, oh god, I don't know it, I can't put it down. I can make an approximation. Oh my god, what if I've gone over the limit or under the limit? Fuck. Because I looked at the word limit at about 950 words, and then I'd written like a conclusion or something, and I was like, oh goodness. But I went just down the hall because I could hear people, and I was like, they're sitting down, they probably have laptops, and some person let me borrow their laptop, which I am so grateful for, and I looked at it and it was fine. It was 1,001 words, and I was like, yes. So I went back, I wrote it, and I got in with 2 minutes to go. But it was a day late. So it was 2 minutes to go before it was 2 days late. So it was 2 minutes to go until it was 2 days late. Doing well. It's doing so well. So this was actually on Tuesday because it was due on Monday. And Wednesday I had my media assignment due. You wouldn't think I was a media student because of the quality of this. I hated what I put in. It was awful. It was so bad. It was just and I spent the night before, well, talking to you mostly, but then I also like had to do the folio, and then basically I came into school earlier and spent 2 hours on Final Cut Pro just editing and then doing my folio and writing my reflection, and I got it in with 2 minutes to go. So that was the thing. Now here's the lesson, future Ev, when you think about making these choices again. Remember this, that first essay you looked over and you saw that you had indented wrong. Something had gone wrong and the whole quote was just all over the place. You couldn't read it. It was terrible. It was so terrible. But I couldn't undo it. Once pressed send, it sent forever. So, you know, with more time, you wouldn't be so stupid. Next project, just spelling mistake. Just I gave it to my housemate and she was like, oh, there's a spelling mistake. I was like, don't tell me there's a spelling mistake. I don't want to know. There's nothing I can do. The English essay, I don't want to know. There are so many mistakes. I'm not sure that I'm going to pass. Just don't do it to yourself. You're only hurting yourself. But then again, challenge accepted.